What up, my Roadies? Roadtrip Dave is coming at you live from Roadtrip HQ. We are here in the hizzy tonight to totally destroy Walt Disney and Disney. Glad you guys are here. You know, I don't even say we are live anymore. That's pretty pathetic of me. It's absolutely pathetic. So what is up, everybody? Good to have you on here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in one of my awesome Roadies. I almost need to call him a partner channel at this point because I have him on so many times, but it's all good. Brandon from FantasmicEars is in the hizzy. What up, my man?
Hello, everybody. It is good to be back. You guys are not prepared for the rant we're about to go on. My Lord.
We are going to totally rip apart some things about Walt Disney World that need to be done. So there's catharsis to be had. But before we do that, man, we've got so many things to get. We got to get the chat. We got so many things going on. Let's do the first thing. None of this would be possible without the live place. Make sure that you bookmark the website, www.theliveplace.com. That is where you can find out when people like me, people like Brandon here from FantasmicEars, and my other partners in crime are going live, when their live streams are coming, when future ones are coming, and newcomers. We have new streamers that are coming on board. Make sure you check them out. And also, since Brandon is here, make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel link is down here below. FantasmicEars. He's already got a few videos out there. Make sure you subscribe to him right now. Do it now. Also, we got other partners in crime like the Live Place YouTube channel. That's where we do collaborations. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, Josh from Resort TV 1, Rob Fuzz, Steve's World, myself, Dean from Dreamers Empire and the Live Place, we are going to be live together at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about the future of live streaming. Make sure you check all that out. Holy cow. 27 comments are popping up. I haven't even gotten to anybody on this area. So here we go. We're going to go down through here. 231. We are definitely here to blow off some steam. Disney Adventures, what's up, my man? Firefree Project, another partner in crime. Make sure you subscribe to Firefree Project. They are fantastic partners of mine. They are good friends. I love Ed and Mindy. They really bring a lot to this community. Make sure you check them out. Timothy Rainwaters is in the hizzy. He is an ultra roadie as well. His YouTube channel is down in the description below. Timothy Rainwaters was also one of the designers for one of my future merch shirts. Make sure you check him out. And oh my gosh, holy cow, Palmetto Paintball, $10 super chat. Hope everything has been good. Just a treat since I've missed so many streams recently. Bradley, thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Wow. Already starting it off, Brandon. We haven't even like fired the first shot yet, you know? and I mean, this is fantastic. Fantastic. So we got 2SkyRoad231. Tessermakers is also in the house. What up? Paula Rainwaters is here. So we got Timothy. We got Paula. Do we have the entire Rainwaters crew? That's what we need. That's what we need to know. Disney World Freak is in the house. What's up, Carlos? Avery, the Cuban American, is also in the hizzy. Brandon, dude, we've got some Georgia people here.
We do. My favorite Georgia
people. Oh my gosh, we got the original partner in crime, our themed life. What is up, you guys? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys again. Fantasmic Chronicles. Tony, what is up, my man? Oh, yes, the rant is on tonight, my man. Justin Stevenson is here. T-Town Mary Ellen is here. What up, you guys? Welcome aboard. Martine Watts is here. Fantastic. I hope I got everybody. If I missed somebody, I suck. Laura Jean Carlson is also here. Yes, if I miss somebody, that means I suck worse than Disney tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will take full ownership of that. Emily, LSU mom, is also in the house. Fantastic. So now, Brandon, have I done all our housekeeping? Have I finished my finished what I need to do?
You mentioned the partner channels, you mentioned the Live Place. You welcomed everybody. I think it's rant time.
It is rant time. Let it commence. Yes. I actually did a little extra thing to that video. I wanted to do that. So glad I was able to do that. I feel so much better now.
The audio, honestly, the audio sounds way better compared to when we originally first did our first Disney rant.
Yeah, I toned down the volume some on it. I did the volume, and I realized when I first did the song download, it was way too. It was up by like 20 decibels. So I'm like, okay, yeah, probably don't need to do that. Rachel loves Disney. Dave skipped me, and I was the first one here. Rachel, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I will make sure I get you now. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, my roadies. Martine Watts, I love the pink Minnie Mouse coffee there. You know, Martine, what I did was I took my wife's coffee mug, and I was like, I'll have a little bit of goodness mixed with the rant tonight. You know, just a little goodness. So this is the hashtag mug of the 2 weeks for November.
I actually went to I want to say an antique shop, but it's like an old shop where they trade and sell stuff. I was just going to kill some time while I was waiting for my hand appointment, and I found this.
Awesome.
A 1996 Disney's Hollywood Studios Cup, 25th anniversary.
Oh my gosh. Back when Disney really cared about movies and their movie studios park. I love it. I love it. Love it. American Explorer is in the house. Welcome aboard. And we got the world according to Jim. Now, guys, I'm going to say this right now. Jim, welcome aboard, my man. I want you guys to subscribe to the world according to Jim. He has done some fantastic, relaxing videos, relaxing travel videos of the region that he lives in. Make sure you check his channel out. He's actually doing fantastic.
You cut out.
I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out for a few seconds. It's back now.
Somebody's actually launching fireworks right now. Classic.
Hey, it looks like they're excited for our rant.
That's what it is. They're excited for this rant. I mean, look. The background behind us, guys, the Cinderella Castle is on fire. And you know, figuratively as well as literally. Well, let's hear. Rachel loves Disney. How do I become an ultra roadie? Rachel, you have to do something pretty special. Like the Kingdom Times. He actually designed my logo. And as a matter of fact, he and I are working on a revamp of the logo, if you will. So, you know, he also helped put together my outro, which you'll see at the end of the thing. So it's something, whatever you can contribute to the live stream or to my channel, I make you an ultra roadie. But yeah, that's what I think. LSU Mom, chocolate makes everything better. I would agree with that. And Buy Every Project. Brandon, I missed this. I did not say to do this.
I knew it.
How idiotic of me, as idiotic as Bob Chapek. Make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Buy Every Project. Okay, now guys, anybody who's blue wrenches in there, I want to let you guys know these are what I call my rotorators. Do you get that? Rotorators, moderators, you know, kind of, you know, it's silly. But anyway, we know that there's some big news going on out there right now, but we are here to get away from the craziness of all that, right? So anything that's political, election, politics, whatever, we're gonna be kind of strict about that. So just to let you guys know, please keep the chat down to our subject, or you can chat amongst yourselves about other things. But I have asked the rotorators if those blue wrenches, I love them. If people start talking too much about, you know, trying to steer the discussion over to that, we're gonna have to get a little we're gonna have to kind of time you out. So just letting you know. Disno's Adventures. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Disno has been such a huge supporter. That's why he's an ultra roadie. I mean, he's been he is like retweeted my streams out there. Follow Fridays on Twitter. Dis Noah is just awesome. He is just awesome. Let's see here. Make sure we got everybody. We got the live place. Dean, what up, my man? Good to have you here as well. Let's see here. 21. Well, see, it's only been 11 minutes, and we're just getting started. All right. So the first thing. Oh, you know what, Brandon? I forgot to tell you about one thing I wanted to talk about.
What you got?
Well, let's just go ahead and start this off. I don't know if you're familiar with iTheme Park at all.
I think I know.
You know where I'm going.
I know where you're going with this. Mike from RTD Life sent me. He's like, he's like, dude, this guy's an idiot.
Here's the thing. He did not. What's the way to say this? He did not exhibit sound judgment. Is that the best way of saying that?
I'd say yeah. I'd say yeah. I think that fits.
Okay. All right. Good. Timothy, was it your birthday, dude? Hope you had a birthday. Happy birthday, Timothy. I said, do you my ultra roadie? I don't even know it's your birthday. Jeez, I stink. I suck. I suck worse than Bob Iger. All right. Yes, exactly, Emily. Noah is amazing. So guys, here's the thing about this. This is going to be a little controversial, but I'm going to try to kind of break it down where there's some understanding on both sides. Maybe, I don't know. But okay, so iTheme Park, Walt Disney World banned iTheme Park. Now he's basically said that he's been given a trespass warning as well. Now, I cannot get into the full story of this. But Brandon, here's my question. Would you say that what Walt Disney World security was doing was a little over the top?
I don't believe his story.
Really?
So just a real quick thing. He was saying that security's been following him around for years. They don't have the assets for that.
Well, I was wondering about that because here's the thing. I've been hearing so much negative news lately that it's almost like it's almost plausible, right? You know, you almost seem to think that maybe that's possible. But to your point, would they really want to waste a security guard's time tracking this guy down? You know, I think that's the issue here. The issue is we when we go to Walt Disney World, we don't want to have security guys. I guess Brandon is he's actually sidetracked right now. So let's put him over here. All right. So one thing about iTheme Park that I do love are his videos. I think his videos are dead on. I think that he does a great job with them. My concern though was that if he's being followed around as he says that he's being, that is definitely over the top. Definitely over the top. That is my rant about this. Anybody who's walking around the pathways, anybody who is, going down the whole pathway towards the Grand Floridian for the Magic Kingdom. He was actually filming that, and he saw this. Supposedly, there was a Disney security guard that was following him, and he followed him on the monorail. Is that a waste of resources? Well, like Brandon was saying, yes, absolutely. It's absolutely a waste of resources. Is it plausible? Okay, Dean, yeah, hey, I might be wrong on this. I was kind of iffy on this one. That's why I wanted to start off with it, because if Disney is being that crazy about people who are walking around, to me that gets a little I'm like, really? Are we really going to do that? Are we really going to start following tourists around? To me, that's not welcoming. That's not. I mean, here's the other thing. I've heard also about how Disney security doesn't like you to film their security area. Everything good over there, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, dude. Literally every time I try to do something YouTube related, my brother comes in.
It's classic.
Never fails.
Tell him you're welcome. Oh, okay. So Brandon, see, this gets even worse. He deleted the story.
See, this is where I don't trust him. Like, you can't say that Disney security has literally scouted you out, put bugs on you to make it seem like,
Yep.
Like, there's no way they know what park
Yep.
you go to a day.
Yep. Well, here's like kind of like what you were saying. Do they really want to pay a salary of a guy to follow one guy with a camera? To me that seemed fishy. That did seem fishy. However, I know that Disney is actually very paranoid about them filming around near the security area. And to me, I get why. I totally get why. However, it's the most photographed and videoed place in the world. Do they not think that somebody's going to video it from a distance?
Exactly.
That is my beef.
I'm just saying, like, you have people such as like Josh and Jenna, basically anybody in Central Florida who goes and vlogs. You can't do anything about that.
Yep.
Like, they're not going to pick one out of the entire bunch to follow around. It's just not happening.
Yep. Now, this is the thing about what Avery says. Now, this is interesting. He's saying that now that Grand Floridian walkway is off limits completely. And see, now I remember, here's the thing about this walkway, guys. Here's what you guys don't know. My mom and dad and my sister and I have our names in one of the stones as we approach the walkway.
Oh, wow.
It was a walk around the world. It was like a way for the people to almost like tourists to invest in their infrastructure. So it was like, I think it was like $100 a brick or something like that, but you could have it engraved with your name. And so like my first and last name is on there. I challenge anybody to find my brick. If you know my last name, which you will not.
You're on, Dave.
Somebody's going to do it. I hope somebody does. And if they do, hey, they deserve the recognition. Jacob Trogger is in the house. He said Great Wolf Lodge was amazing. He rode Tornado about 20 to 25 times. Fantastic, my man. That's awesome. Glad you had a great time. We're hoping to maybe do Great Wolf Lodge here in the next couple months. We'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah, another partner in crime is also here.
Something I love is like that you can't see in the circle profile pictures. My friend Caesar from Hate Caesar actually did Rob's profile picture years ago, and we're like, hey, we should do a little hidden Mickey on you. There's a hidden Mickey right above Rob.
That's, oh my word, you're right. Holy cow, there it is. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'll find it. Rob Fuzz is in the house. So yeah. So here's the thing. Here's my only beef with the Disney security thing is that if security is going to be that classified and top secret, you probably just not want to have anybody filming or videoing there at all, right?
Exactly.
I mean, but you can't. And if you can't enforce it, if you literally can't enforce something like that, I mean, because it's almost impossible, then you probably should hang it up and not be that. Because here's the thing, it's not exactly, you don't exactly feel like a guest when you're being told by security, take the camera out and put it in your bag. You know, it's not exactly going to help. Paula Rainwaters, I'm going to go find it and send you a pic. Paula, do it. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Right. Let's see. Look at that Raw Buzz. I'll find your brick. There you go. That's awesome. But anyway, I thought it was interesting how I Think Park, brought about the story. Like you said, Brandon, I wasn't 100% on about it, but I do know that Disney security does get a little nonsensical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can vouch to that. Yeah.
So Avery's saying he said the security even followed him into the bathrooms, which is creepy.
See, that's where it loses me. That's where the story loses me. Like it's one thing to follow someone around. It's another thing to follow them into the bathroom and talk to them in the bathroom. That's just that's the part I don't believe.
Yeah. So Timothy is asking, what area is it in? Well, Timothy, if you want to get caught by Disney security and go over the benches around the Grand Floridian walkway from Magic Kingdom, it's over there somewhere. The live place. I did get Disney security on me once when I tried to run a golf course trail. Oh,
Really?
wow. See now that right there is insanity. That's stupid. Why in the world would you do if some dude is jogging around a golf course trail? It's a golf course trail. People walk on it. It's just fine. Brandon, that right there is where I want to rip apart Disney, because you're not going to feel like a welcome guest when you're being, when you're doing something as simple as walking around on a golf course trail. I do think I think it's total. I'm using this word lately so I don't say the bad word. It's excrement. Just saying. So there you go. There's my and again, I kept it family friendly.
You did.
And if kids ask what that word is, guys, you can give them a really detailed vocabulary word and description. You're welcome. All right, Brandon, let's see here, man. What else are we gonna get to? Oh, so how about Disney World park attendance?
Okay, for me, I understand it's down. But, they're doing it to themselves. However, I see the crowds, like, when I watched Resort TV 1 last night, the crowd level is just too cramped. Because they're doing... Because, like, Universal is trying to stray away from doing cavalcades, no parades, they do social distance meet and greets, but there's no, actual parades like Disney's doing.
Right.
That's where Disney's screwing up. That's where I think Disney's trying to use that as the excuse of, okay, if we put them here, we can just say, oh, yeah, we can keep it at this limited capacity. So,
yeah, this is what I found is kind of like what you were saying. Disney is doing it one way. Universal's doing it the exact opposite. Universal is getting better results. And the reason why guys say the attendance for Disney parks at around this time is 80% down from where it was last year. Okay, 80%.
Mm-hmm.
80%. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, now, I will say, on a personal experience, as someone who doesn't want to be at a theme park where masks are required and most of the fun's taken out of it, even more of the fun's taken out of it. We'll get into that in a few minutes. I just don't feel like going to a Disney park when there's a stinking pandemic. I think I will give them this. Like, a lot of people don't want, especially with the prices they're charging. That's something that gets me. Is like they're trying to charge all this money for reduced park hours, reduced entertainment, reduced rides, and they're still charging as much money as they want.
There is literally no price deviation from what Disney would charge from last year. I think that's the most insane part about it. My camera's getting tilted here. Okay, there we go. To your point, I think it was like $125 per day, right? And you have no characters. And you get to wave at them when they pass by on a float. I'm like, woohoo. You can do that watching TV. It's the interaction, right? It's the interaction of the characters. It's interaction of just the people in the restaurants, the show performers. Oh, I'm gonna get the show performers. It's totally there. But the biggest thing, Brandon, that you hit the nail on is that it's reduced fun, as Rob Fuzz just said. You cannot charge people, especially for middle class people, $125 a day, $220 at the Pop Century.
Yeah, which is absolute bogus.
Are you serious? It's like, do you understand? Pop Century is basically a Disney character-fied motel. That's what it is. I'm just going to be flat out honest. It's nice to an extent that it's nicer than a Motel 6. It's nice. It's nicer than a Holiday Inn.
It's a hotel that if you want to just stay and not have to spend as much money, but still get the Disney hotel perks, that's where you go.
Right.
Now they're trying to charge, oh yeah, $220 one night. Bye.
$220. I saw that price and I sat there and said, I remember that used to be the price of the Wilderness Lodge. I mean, I'm like showing my age there. See, American Explorer, with the elimination of live entertainment, WDW has become Six Flags Orlando. At this point now, American Explorer, I almost 100% agree. It's basically just rides. It's rides, and not even all the restaurants are open. So you're not even able to eat at all the places there. Now, I know people are going to sit there and say, well, you're complaining about the pricing, Dave, and you always do that. I'm like, because guys, I haven't been to Disney World in over 2 years now. It's going to end up being 3 years because I can't afford it. I don't want to sit there and go there. The face mask thing, that's besides the point. At this point, I'm going to a park that's half closed. And then Brandon, what about like waiting in line for shopping? I mean, you're waiting. You're in a socially distanced line to get into a gift shop. Okay, it's one thing when you're waiting for Splash Mountain, when you're waiting for Space Mountain, when you're waiting for Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge, character meet and greets.
That's understandable. But when you're telling people, yeah, you need to wait to buy some more lovely merchandise, I'm sitting here going, really? I was like, are we going to get fast passes for the gift shops now? I mean, it's insane. It's insane. See, Timothy Rainwater, you should pay for what you're getting. You get less, you pay less. Exactly, Tim. Exactly.
You know something I noticed? I made this connection years ago. It's like, you know how they have that little gift shop outside the TTC?
Yes. I
always think to myself, Mickey saying, if you have any more money, come spend it here.
Oh, gosh. Thanks for coming to my park. Oh, could you lend me another $100?
Buy an autograph book. It's right here.
I get some more cheap stuff from China. There you go.
Oh man.
Oh wait. You know what? This will be the perfect opportunity since we've gone there, Brandon. Since we've gone there, I got to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna bust a cap. Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get it from people now. I see. I'm already turning red. Woo! Man, oh no, Tony. National Lampoon's Vacation reference. Sorry, folks. The booth out front should have told you the park is closed.
First one's here.
Awesome. That's awesome. Epcot Bob, what up, my man? Welcome aboard. He's waiting to shop. I'm totally ticked off now. Exactly, my man. Exactly. So, but when I hear those things, now I'll say this: when I was at Disney Springs in September, I had to wear the mask around. I was like, look, I'm going to obey by the rules, right? And that's the thing. I hate wearing the thing. I absolutely hate it. But I'm there. I will wear the mask. We didn't have to wait for shops, though. Thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. But I am now hearing that they're going to be doing that for Disney Springs. Yep. Hot diggity dog. It gets crazy. You get to a point where you're kind of going, guys, it comes a time it's over the top, right? It's like, it's either you got to make people feel like guests, or they're going to feel like that they're in a themed drill camp or something like that. I mean, there you go. Avery, moose, more like the mouse. I know, right? Jim always enjoys the Mickey Mouse voice. I try, Jim. I absolutely try. So, when I heard that, I said, okay, now it's starting to get a little insane. Now, Universal Studios, their attendance was only down about 60%, a little over 60%. And to your point, Brandon, I think that if Disney went the route of Universal, like include the characters, if there's any, if there's any line to wait for anything, it would be characters, right? Characters or rides, right? Now, Universal doesn't have the shows, right? And that's okay. So, they did the same thing. However, they have more thrill rides. They have more thrill rides where people can, and other rides. And get this, I think all the rides are open and all the restaurants are open, from what I understand. I don't think there's any restaurant that's closed. I may be wrong on that.
Yeah, I believe that I can't be for sure. But that's what I've heard too. I mean, plus they're also doing a few virtual queues here and there, which help.
Good point. I forgot about the virtual queues. And see, Galaxy's Edge is the only virtual queue they have, right, at Disney. So I mean, if you are going there, there are no fast passes, and the what was it? Back when the park was first opening, the waits were not that bad. Now they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I saw that it was 80 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train this past weekend.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, and think about it. There is no relief, right? There is no relief. You either wait for that ride or you're done. You don't have a fast pass. You have no recourse to alter your vacation. You're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is. And I think that's what makes it the most aggravating, is the fact that you can't experience Magic Kingdom the way it was, the way it should be. You can't experience that. I mean, I can go all day about Epcot being torn up, half of it being tore up. Oh, and get this. That just occurred to me. Dude, they're not going to be opening any of these new rides. Epcot is now going to be, okay, looks like I need to take Brandon off for a little bit. Okay, Epcot. Their rides for Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratatouille, all of those things are going to be gone. Or they're not going to be open this entire year. They're going to be opening up sometime next year. We just don't know when. What can I say? It's crazy. BDF is in the house. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard, Keith. Timothy Rainwater's got a great rant. They paid $55 a piece. Whoa. $55 a piece at Hollywood and Vine? For their dinner special? Are you kidding me?
Charge you extra for mac and cheese, bro.
Dude. Bruh.
That's a bruh. That's a bruh moment.
That's a bruh moment. Holy cow, Timothy. You will never eat there again, and I will not blame you at all. Extra mac and cheese, which they probably spent 10 cents making. That's okay. See, guys, this is why I do these rants. This is insane. This is insanity. How can you feel like a guest there, right? Now I realize there's other portions, other parts of it that are magical, but they're starting to pull those away, right? They're starting to really just starting to take away some of those things. Resort budgeting, what up? What is up? Good to have you on here tonight. As a matter of fact, budgeting for Walt Disney World vacation right now?
Forget about
it. No way. No way. It's not going to happen. Courtney Rainwaters is also in the house. Welcome aboard, Courtney.
Courtney.
Oh, gee. World According to Jim. Super sticker for $2. Jim, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. World According to Jim, tell you what, man, he's an awesome guy, as well as all of my roadies out there. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude, or the super sticker. Price gouge. You know what? Oh! We'll even go further than this, Brandon. Remember, you said we're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. Price gouging is especially in a felony during a time of emergency. So let's prosecute BDF. Well, let's do it, man. I'm ready to sue.
Somebody read Josh D'Amaro's rights.
No, that's Bob Chapstick. I'm gonna read that guy his rights. See, here's the thing, Josh D'Amaro. Let me tell you guys, I don't blame Josh tomorrow. And I'll tell you why. I believe that he is the messenger. I don't believe he's making all those decisions. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you think, Brandon? You think I'm off base on that?
I think it's 50-50. I think he does have a say in this. I think he really does have a say in it. Because we'll dip into that when we talk about the layoffs, because I have a couple things that I want to talk about before we get into that.
Oh, guys, yeah, let me tell you what, guys. The part of this rant that's going to be really down to the deep dirt is going to be the layoffs. And notice I am actually being serious here, because that really it just pisses me off. Here we go. It's guys, just hit replay and cover your kids' ears. That's all I gotta say about that. I see Epcot Bob. I hate that Club Cool is gone, Fountain of Nations demolished, everything ripped apart, and everything in limbo at Epcot. See, and that's the thing. They're charging you full price, right? But you can't have any of it. You can't have any of it. And Guardians of the Galaxy, you can't go into until maybe next year. Shoot, they don't even have Wonders of Life open just for you to hang out.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because, like, okay, you remember when they announced Spaceship Earth closing? This is where something they did good. They're like, oh crap, we're only gonna have like 3 rides now. We need to keep Spaceship Earth open. So now, 3 years down the road, Spaceship Earth's still gonna be closed.
Yep. They're just going to prolong the renovation of Spaceship Earth, and then all of a sudden we're just going to be down to, like you said, we'll have the what was it, Moana water fountain. We'll have that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Epcot's 40th is in 2 years.
Disgraceful. I mean. Well, they can. Oh, wait. Hold on, Brandon. They can get you in a pretty little restaurant area and just like have little projections and lights coming at you with music. That's always great. I pay $125 a day just to see that. I can do that on my computer.
Yeah.
Just saying. BDF, during a national emergency price gouging, maybe. Oh, that's correct, sir. You are correct. Hey, I'm a Hurricane Hugo survivor. I remember having to get generators out of Lowe's, and I remember having to buy stuff. They could not charge us a certain after a certain price. You're exactly correct. Look at that. I mean, if Schooner Tuna can reduce prices during a crisis, so can Disney.
Thank you.
Epcot Bob for the win. I meant to, Tony, actually address this earlier. Cedar Point, all rides open, entertainment all over the park, and all restaurants open. Platinum passes for all parks, $229. Cedar Fair will be getting my money for the foreseeable future. And Tony, you helped. Great, fantastic way to remind me. Carowinds is going to be opening in 2.5 weeks, baby. And guess what? The restaurants will be open. Now, not all rides are going to be open because of cold weather, of course, but it'll be the taste of the season. They'll even have booths around where we can taste the season. And get this, they'll still have their protocols. They'll still have everything there. But guess what? Because of that, check this out, Brandon. I never purchased a season pass for Carowinds this year because of that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they announced, I got it. So get this. Not only do I get a season pass that will cover the remainder of this year for the taste of the season, I get it the whole year next year as well.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Cedar Fair is going to get our money, Tony. You're exactly correct, my man. Paula Rainwaters, we can stay cheaper. The Gaylord Palms, that's exactly correct.
Wow.
Paula, I meant to say something. Okay, I completely forgot about this. I went to the Experience Worship Conference just 2 months ago there at the Gaylord Palms. I have a video. My Roadies, you will be getting an ultimate tour of the Gaylord Palms Resort. It is a beautiful resort. Beautiful. And our conference price was $189. And so there you go. There's actually a water park in the hotel area as well. Oh, and not only that, you can watch them feed gators in the water fountains areas. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's more of entertainment than Disney actually has right now.
Exactly, dude. Like when I went there, I felt like I was staying at some posh resort. I'm like, is the church really going to pay me for this? I was feeling guilty a little bit there, but I mean the price was right. Yeah, hey, Tony, telling you, man, get a time, get down to Carowinds, dude. We got to do it. Hey, Epcot Bob, my new name is Cedar Fair Bob. Yes. Epcot Bob, make that happen, dude. Make that happen. Oh, dude. So my pass from this season is good for the next season also. Exactly, Tony. Exactly. Isaac Neal is in the house. Welcome aboard, dude. Welcome aboard. BDF, some of the people who tried to buy a lot of necessities to get rich on. Oh, hey, BDF. Remember, Brandon? We had an epic rant on that when people were buying up souvenirs.
Oh yeah,
to sell them on eBay.
If you guys want to see that, I don't know the timestamp, but if you guys want to go back to our August 15th stream, where me, Dave, Mr. Bob Chapstick, also Avery, and Carlos from Disney World Freak.
That's right.
We went on an insane rant about scalpers on eBay.
Yeah, absolutely. Merch. Yep. So, hey, one of my Roto Raiders out there, if you can go back in the YouTube channel, find that live stream, find the link for that live stream, and you can post it. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what was that? What is it? Paging Mr. Morrow. Paging Mr. Morrow is in the house. What's up, dude? Gaylord Palms is nice. You hang out there a lot. You weren't there when I was there. What the deal? That's awesome. Yeah, I'll say this. Gaylord Palms is getting 5-star review, dude. I really had a great time. Great time there. Tony, I should get the platinum and then come to Ohio. I should. That is tempting. That is absolutely tempting. And Paula Rainwaters, can't wait to see that. They sent me a deal. Dude, Brandon, Gaylord Palms sent Paula a deal for $150 a night.
That's nuts. That's like 5 minutes away from
5 minutes away from Disney Springs, 10 minutes away from Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. That is incredible. That is incredible. Natalie B is in the house, and you talk about Disney layoffs. What you think? Oh, Natalie,
we're getting into that.
It's going to get real. It's going to get real. Professor Myers, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Man, we get some new people coming on board. So, guys, if you're new and you haven't done it yet, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to this guy right here, FantasmicEars. His YouTube channel link is in the description below. Make sure you do that. And BDF, that's another very good point. Universal is not raising prices, but Walt Disney World is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I actually get this. My family, my extended family, my sister, her family, they're talking about going down there again. And I'm sitting there going, is it worth it?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. And you guys are going to see especially why here in just a few minutes. Sam Lowe is in the house. Welcome aboard, Sam. Awesome, man. We got so many people coming on. It's awesome. Good to see you guys here. So I tell you what, shall we go to?
I have one more topic to go over.
All right. Let's do that one topic, and then we're gonna hit the nail on the head with the last one. All right.
Did you see that guy Roy Fields who got trespassed from Disney for taking off his mask and getting mad and like preaching and stuff?
Geez, yeah. Okay, so here's the thing with that. I hate the masks. I hate them, but that is not a place. That is not a place to get on your soapbox about that stuff. You know. Yeah, he got escorted out. Did he get a full ban?
Oh, he got a full ban. He got banned. It was funny because he's like, "Oh yeah, I love law enforcement. I'm fine with getting trespassed." The second he realized he's getting trespassed, he's like, "Hold on." Oh God! And he literally's like, "Oh God, I'm screwed up."
See, that's why you got to think things through before you post stuff, people. That's just...
I think the funniest part. Well, not the funniest part. I think this dude. I don't like this dude because like he got to the point where he's like, oh, look at me. I'm walking like I'm He's like, I'm stopping to take a breath. I've been walking a lot.
Oh, see, he starts faking it. Okay, yeah. See, like I got a really issue with that.
Well, no, it's not just that he's faking it. He then decided to take stabs at security, saying, "Oh, look, all of us are fit. Well, at least most of us are."
Oh man!
I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
See, that's when. See, like, all right. Here's the thing. If people want to get on their soapbox about that thing, you discredit yourself when you make comments like that. You discredit yourself. I will never sit there and make a comment about it. Hey, I got a lot of sin in my life. I'm working on. Absolutely, I'm not a good person. There's many ways I'm not a good person, and the Lord's working through me on that. But if you were trying to make a point, that is not how you make it at all. That's not telling the truth in love. Just saying.
It's funny. The dude had an annual pass, which is like laughably funny. But he's saying Disney's owned by China. Had this. I'm like, dude.
That's when it gets. See, yeah. It got totally out of hand. Yeah,
I'm like, dude, just shut up, wear your mask, and just like have fun. Don't spend the time. Don't spend your day getting banned.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to spend that kind of money, right? If you're going to spend that kind of money, you need to be right. If you're ever spending that kind of money for an annual pass, right? You're talking like $800, almost a grand.
That's $1,200.
Oh gosh.
Even worse.
that is literally that. You know what? Okay, Brandon. You know what he did? This is the equivalent. Of getting a 50-inch ultra 8K HD TV, taking it to the top of a 10-story building and throwing it down.
Oh God, that's like induced pain right now.
I know, right? That's insane. That's insane. I understand that. See, here's the thing. The problem is that in some respects I might be on his side, but I can't. It's like, no. Your point is now invalid because now you look like a moron. You're saying moronic things. That's not gonna hack it. You know, that's not gonna hack it. Here we go. Tony, most expensive soapbox ever.
Yeah,
exactly. I meant to respond to them earlier. Chaotic home is in the hissy. Welcome aboard, you guys. Oh yeah, Professor Myers. Well, I don't know if you're gonna love this chat about Disney because it's going to get really serious here in just a second. Let's see. Avery, he spent money to get to the park to get banned. Yeah.
Another thing, as he was getting escorted out, he started like quoting Bug's Life. He's like, take your masks off. One bug stands up, they all stand up. Like, dude, shut up. You're making it worse.
Man. You know what? At that point, you almost wonder if he's actually doing it to be like he doesn't really mean it, like he's doing that to be. But again, a $1,200 mistake. That's the live place. Are we still talking about theme park? No, it's a completely different dude. And Avery, that's exactly right. Disney isn't owned by China. Yes, they have a big relationship, but they're not owned by them. Saying they're owned by China is a big exaggeration. Exactly. I mean, when you spout stuff off like that, you sound ignorant. When that guy sat there and spouted off, Disney's owned by China, I mean, that was just ignorance. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Mm-hmm. But let's see. Make sure we got everybody here. All right, I think we're ready. We're ready to do.
Let me get my sip of water. Hold on.
Get your liquor. Everybody, get their alcohol.
I'm getting angry. When I get angry, I get sweaty. When I get sweaty, it just feels I have a weird chill down my spine. Oh God!
Here we go. Guys, see, this is the reason why we said it's going to get serious right now. This is what we think of Disney right now. Just saying. We could go with this too as well. Hi guys. Something like that. But see, I really do like this one though, Brandon. I do really like this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna bust a cap.
This is Mickey Mouse to 28,000 employees.
Yeah. Here we go. Hi guys. Thank you so much for working with me. And now I'm going to escort you out.
All right, to get serious here, jokes aside.
Yes.
It is a terrible, terrible thing what happened to these cast members. I just remember absolutely being it was tough to be devastated when I was more angry than anything when the first announcement got made, because he announces, 28,000 employees. Yeah, we're just gonna axe them, and then meanwhile he's blaming like California, which isn't a really professional thing to do in an announcement that you're going to lay off 28,000 of your employees. You can't just.
It's absolving responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. And then your executives aren't taking pay cuts.
Here's the biggest thing. One of the biggest issues that I have with these layoffs is there wasn't even a smidgen, just not even a freaking hair of some sort of goodwill to the employees that would sit there and say, you know what, you guys are going to be hurting. We're going to hurt too. Mm-hmm. Not even, dude. If you guys go to church, some of y'all might tithe 10%, right? Those guys could have taken a 10% hit across the board,
and everyone would have been fine.
And everybody would have been just fine. Absolutely. Keep going.
Okay, so I was just fed up. I was angry, and then I start seeing posts about a bunch of my friends. I'll get to some of them in a second. A few of my friends who didn't have really entertainment roles, but they were magic makers. One worked in like the international part of Disney, not the international parks, but like international experiences. They worked in that. They worked in sales. They worked in even like my friend who was in the college program worked at Goofy's Candy, and she was unfortunately laid off during the college program layoffs in March. And it's just a mess, and it's just annoying, and it angers me, and it saddens me. And then I think it was 2 weeks ago, they announced they're going to axe every single entertainment worker except for like Frozen and two other things.
Dumbest move I've ever seen.
Yeehaw Bob, Festival of the Lion King, the Luau people, the Grand Floridian Orchestra.
Yep.
The citizens of Hollywood, who not only provide street entertainment around Hollywood studios all day, but they also perform at the Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant.
Right.
Your Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant is no longer a sit-down entertainment experience. You're just sitting down to eat food. I'm going to pull a Mandalorian line. This is not the way.
There you go. Yep. Timothy Rainwaters, Walt Disney would be rolling in his grave with the way they're running his legacy. That's exactly right, Tim. That's exactly right. I mean, a little levity right here. They should have marked fast pass on those pink slips. Dean, I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised. There'd be such jerks. I'm surprised that they didn't put that on there. But I mean, that is absolutely abysmal what they did.
Yeah, Dean. Laugh Factory. Monsters Inc. laughing. Yeah.
Jeez, man. See. All right. I'm gonna welcome AJC, Amy. Welcome aboard. We are getting into the serious nitty gritty of this right here. What got me, Brandon, was the fact that, all right, and you and I talked about this briefly before we started. Some of the, I should say, just about all of these entertainers, they are what make the Disney experience.
100%. Like, I mean, same could be said for every single cast member, whether it be janitorial, whether it be ride operator, food maker. Every cast member job matters.
Yep.
And like, I can understand losing 10, 20, 30, couple hundred, but 28,000 is just, while executives are not taking a pay cut, that's just it's ludicrous.
Wasn't there an additional 3,000, like 3,300? And I think that's how some of the entertainers got in there.
I think so.
Because I noticed how they kind of broke it right with the major news first, and then the tail end. Okay, everybody goes. It was really like It's just a bunch. That is like a jerk move, a complete jerk move with how they did it. And the reason why they did it is to avoid the backlash. Let me ask you this. How would Walt Disney feel? How did any of you Disney fans feel? Did you know that the Hoop-de-Doo musical review is the longest running review in the history of the United States of America? No longer. They're gone too. That made Fort Wilderness Campground. Now, I might as well stay at the freaking KOA. It makes zero sense to it. I mean, good grief, you could have at least kept those people. You know? I mean, that made Fort Wilderness Campground. Mm-hmm. Dude, one of the most pinnacle musicals in Animal Kingdom. When you think of it,
the Lion King.
It's gone. Gone. They got rid of them as well.
Yeah, you got the Festival of the Lion King. You got even the Nemo show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Finding Nemo the musical. Gone.
Yeah, gone. Turtle Talk with Crush. Gone.
Gone. Yep. Oh, this gets even better. The Streetmosphere actors on Main Street, USA.
Other than Dapper Dans, the only people who
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of them.
They technically did. They got rid of their understudies.
Oh, well, then there you go. Well, I mean, they got rid of the mayor, right? You know, like always had the mayor there. I mean, like all those people are gone. You know, all those people are gone. Oh, yeah, this won't tick me off at all. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular.
Oh my God,
gone.
Oh my God, that's every
jerks.
Dude, the experiences and memories I have from Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. I got I will say my final time. I'm so glad this happened to me. My final time being there, 2017. I got to be an extra as part of it, and I'm forever grateful for that. I am forever grateful for that. I don't think I'll ever have an experience. I will never be able to have an experience like that again. I'll never get to show my girlfriend in person that show.
Did you get pictures and video?
Yeah, I think video. I have pictures for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize how special this was. And the thing is, I wish I think my dad did some video of it, but I can't remember. In 1995, I got picked. For an extra, awesome. Yeah. And I got picked for on one of the loudest screamers. That was the other thing. So, you know, that was good. That was good. So Avery, the orchestra was at the Grand Floridian for 32 years. Sad to see them gone. They're performing it for the holidays at Jolly Creek and Kissimmee. Okay, that's great. That's great news, Avery. Here's the thing, though. That orchestra is what makes that resort. When you walk in, you hear the music. You immediately know that you're in a different place. You're in a very unique, elegant, yet casual place. Gone. You walk into Grand Floridian now, you hear I mean, I guess
you hear ambient music in the little speaker.
Yeah. You'll hear the little digital ambient music. Woohoo! Natalie B. I'm wondering if they're going to go digital instead of live entertainment. With Natalie B, that gets even worse because you're talking about like, are they going to throw everything into Disney Plus at that point? I mean, it's like if that's where they're going, why should I pay $125 to go to the theme park?
Exactly. Like, I'm just grateful that Fantasmic workers are still employed.
Yeah.
Because if they cut that out, forget about it. And they're done. Hollywood Studios is just a park that has a good amount of rides. It's mainly Star Wars. You have Tower of Terror, which is theming. No pre-show right now. Rock and Roller Coaster, no pre-show. You literally have one ride.
So you're getting rid of the, wait, hold on a second. I didn't know this. So you mean to tell me when you go into Rock and Roller Coaster, they don't even do the pre-show when you're like hanging out with Aerosmith in the recording studio?
Currently, because of this pandemic, there is no pre-show.
What's the point? What's that's immersion, guys. That's why I'm telling you guys. That's why Cedar Fair is killing it right now because they don't have all that extra overhead. Mm-hmm. And you go in there, you're going in there to ride the ride. You're not going in there for the immersion. You know, you're buying the ticket, the $125 a day ticket for the immersion. and they're taking that away.
The only ride that has a pre-show is Rise of the Resistance because they can't really get rid of that. That's the only ride that still has a pre-show.
I think, yeah, they kind of have to do that. They have to do that with everything that's involved. So Amy said a lot of the administration cast members got laid off too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, our neighbor, his brother was a contemporary resort hotel manager. He's now in real estate. I mean, that just shows you right there. I mean, that is awful. Yeah, firework technicians, they weren't safe. They got laid off. Yeah, Professor Myers, the cast members. Let me tell you guys this: Disney. I'm in facilities management with the job that I do. I already know what it's like to manage a 50-story building. Okay, the people that are involved with that. Think of Disney as basically 100 50-story buildings in terms of management, power, entertainment, electricity. Restaurants. All of those people gone. It spoils the entire thing. Natalie B, I wonder if execs are not getting cut because Disney's going a new direction. Natalie B, if that's the case, I propose this now, and this sounds radical, but Epcot Bobbas and Dean have heard me say this. They need to sell the theme park division then. They need to sell it and sell it to somebody who will buy it and treasure it.
See, okay, so I saw a post from I don't know how true this is because it's Walt Disney World News today. They said that the Disney plans to bring back entertainment workers eventually.
Tina. Yep.
They said they plan to bring back entertainment workers eventually. How? How are you going to do this? Because right now, there are so many entertainment workers and actors for Disney out of a job who need a job. They're not going to sit around and wait on unemployment.
Right.
Most of them, they're not going to sit around and wait for unemployment.
They
can't get a phone call back from Disney. They financially and physically. I mean, of course, I don't know their financial situation, but you assume.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Take it for somebody. Here's the thing. Okay, and I don't want to get into too much history of my backstory here, but I was actually laid off in 2012. Okay, and for 3 months, I had to basically look for a job, and I made ends meet with doing another job. And let's put it this way: once I found that job, I moved on. I didn't bother going back. You can't. You have the cost of living the way it is. I mean, think about that. Internet, cell phone bill. Then you got your electric bill, water bill. I mean, just those things alone. I mean, that's a lot. You got rent. Then you got cars. And then you got to clothe. What if you have kids? You got to get food for the kids, food for you, right? All of those things. Those things pile up. They can't wait. And unemployment by itself ain't going to cut it. So Natalie B, she asks a good question. What direction do you think Disney is going? I think Disney is going the route of IT, technology. Disney, they're trying to do a lot of the stuff with Disney Plus. Now, I'll say this, Brandon, and you and I both agree, we love The Mandalorian, right? That has been I'll say, hey, that's been great. That's been great. I actually was watching Darby O'Gill and the Little People on Disney Plus, though they altered the voices. They redid the voices for some of the dialogue there. So I'm like, why? Don't understand that.
For who?
For Darby O'Gill, for Darby. Yeah, for Darby, for the old lady, I can't remember her name in the story. That kept Sean Connery's voice. Thank the Lord.
Oh.
Yeah, but they you can tell that it's overdubbed. You can tell that it's overdubbed. I don't know why they did that. But Natalie, I think that Disney is taking this route now where they can control the media, right? And when I mean the media, as in their media, their movies, their TV shows. I pray that they don't. I pray that they don't stop selling DVDs or Blu-rays, because if they do that, then yeah, we are subject subject to watching. I still buy Blu-rays and DVDs because I want to be able to watch my stuff, and watch it on my own time.
Mm-hmm. One thing,
Dave C, welcome aboard, my man.
One thing I will say, as something that made me a little bit more angry than I should have been than I already was during the 28K layoffs. They literally announced Lion King 2 that day.
Oh yeah.
Lion King 2 is going to have a huge budget. You already know it. Jon Favreau's Lion King. Let me look at their budget.
While you're doing that, I want to say hello to a few people. American Explorer. I understand the hard reality of economics is that substantial cuts were necessary. There are some, American Explorer. It's just that I think it was over the top. I really do think it was. And then it's really not looking good when execs don't do anything for there. Everything is nuts. I agree, Jim. Timothy just got back from there. No pre-show for Haunted either. Wow. So my heart goes out to them. Absolutely, it's horrible right now due to COVID. I agree, Dave C. I agree. And Paula Ringwaters, everyone needs to drop Disney Plus to revolt. Paula, there's a part of me that's wanted to do that, but my kids love it. Well, get this, my kids love DuckTales. They're watching DuckTales like crazy. All right, so Brandon, let's share this then. Let's add to the stream here. Okay, and we'll just go to that screen right there. All right, there we go. $260 million. So that the budget for the Lion King 2 is going to be at least match that.
And they got a 52% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it wasn't rated that high.
Let me see what their box office was at least. See, this is where they're getting money like this.
Yep. Well, here's the thing, though. $260 million was the initial budget. Usually for movies, for actual distribution and everything, it's 200. It's basically you would double it, right? So you're looking at 520 thereabouts, right? 520 million total. So I mean, they still made about $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Still made about $1 billion. But where is that $1 billion going? Because it isn't going to the theme parks. The theme parks, in many ways, are actually they're taking some of that money to fund the filming.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and we know this because we've had rants before about the monorails falling apart, the rides falling apart. And see, if Natalie Beach, yeah, exactly. Those actors will move on. That's exactly right. And cast members are moving back home, so they're leaving Orlando. So there you go.
It's unaffordable. Like Orlando is an expensive area to live.
Yep. And the thing is, for $260 million budget, they're going to make sure that they have enough for that. And Brandon, this is what even pisses me off even more. The fact is, they won't even have to distribute it to the movies.
Oh yeah, dude,
they don't have to go to the movie theaters anymore. So now it'll be all on Disney Plus, and they get to milk in more of that money. But see, that backfired with them on Mulan, though.
Mulan backfired huge.
So who knows? Maybe they've. I don't know. I don't think they've got enough common sense to figure out their mistakes. But Mulan should have woken them up on if that's the route that they were going to go with Lion King 2. I don't see how they can sustain that. And think about this. Here's one thing I forgot about this. My kids have never done this, but my nephews have. They got rid of the Jedi Training Academy.
Yeah, they did. They did. I mean, that's something that I can easily see them bringing back. But
maybe
that's something they easily bring back. But my God, why take my kid? Why take my kids there if number one, he's not going to even meet Mickey or Minnie or Donald or whoever. He's not going to. He's going to wave to them at a float though. He's not going to interact with the Jedi to even train with them like they could do. That is a rush for a kid. You talk to any kid, they say they absolutely love it. Oh, look at this. Hey, Kim0012, what up? Good to have you here on board. Dropped Disney Plus months ago. Wow. That's pretty. No, Mulan did not do well at all. So Dave C's asking how Mulan backfired. Mulan backfired because it went straight to Disney Plus, and they didn't make as much money as they hoped in Disney Plus sales because they're charging $30. See, okay, here's where it's good. Here's where it's bad. It's good for a $30 price that you're like. Let's just say you have a big family and you don't want like it's cheaper than going to the movies. However, if you're like me or someone like, let's just say anybody who's like, I won't say single, but just wants to watch a movie and be like, hey, a new movie's out. I can just go spend $10 or $15 to go see it at a movie theater. Oh, no, sorry, it's only streaming service only for $30.
Yeah. Well, welcome to basically having your price doubled. You know? I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So Dave C, he said family wanted to see it. Nice. So Tony, here's another good important point by Tony. Disney also isn't coming up with original concepts for movies. I would mostly agree with that. Rehashing animation into live action. So he's saying the Lion King was horrendous and unoriginal. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing about the Lion. When they were doing these rehashes, I'm an originalist. I can't watch. I just didn't want to watch those movies. The Lion King is the Lion King from the 1995. It might be good. But that's the thing though. When people were looking at the Lion King, Brandon, they wanted to see real animals, right?
I mean, that's never going to happen, but
it's not going to happen. But maybe they could have, done what they've done, like with the Incredible Journey, where they have the actual dogs, but their mouths are moving.
Mm-hmm. Like I will say, I'll give Favreau this. Favreau's directing style is fantastic. Favreau directed a great movie in a sense of it looked like a historical not historical. It looked like it was filmed in the sense of an animal documentary.
Yep.
It looked visually pleasing. However, you can't call it a live action film if all of your characters are CGI.
CGI, baby, exactly.
It may be shot on real film locations. However, you can't say it's live action when all your characters are CGI.
That's false advertising. I mean, basically from that, and then it's like it's the perception, right? That it's not a cartoon, and it's like, but the cartoon was the classic, and that actually took a lot of different artists. Here you have a few computer guys who are putting it together. And Avery just made another good point about Mulan, why they faced backlash. Yes, you are correct. They had a concentration camp that was located, and Disney thanked them. It's where they're keeping Muslims.
Disney, what are you doing?
The dumbest move, one of the dumbest moves I've ever seen. So, like Brandon, this is when I start seeing, like, when I see all these things, Disney is out of touch. Like the executives are completely out of touch with their customers. And I've seen this with other companies. When you get that far removed, you start making things. Oh, we can make money off this, but then it makes them look horrendous in front of their customers, right?
Could okay, hear me out a second. Could you imagine how mainstream this would be if they think like an Auschwitz concentration camp?
Like I said, yeah. It's just
me
so dumb.
Me coming from a Jewish descent, I'd be mad. I would be mad,
dude. Yeah. I mean, let's put it this way: when Disney did that, they showed how truly out of touch they are, because all those millions of dollars they make, and some jerkweed couldn't even just look on the news and say, "Oh, what's this we're hearing? Muslims are being interred at this concentration." Hey guys, take that off the credits.
Cut it out of the film.
Cut it out. Didn't even do that. I'm gonna make sure a BDF. If they remove my Disney stuff off of streaming, and if they charge me for it, I'll go to Social Security admin to snitch. Social Security fraud. There you go. Jaden Tran, what up, my man? Timothy Rainwaters, and that's it. That's it right there.
Okay, I'll give him this. You do end up owning it, but on a streaming service, do you really own it?
Well, I think that's what Timothy's talking about. If you pay $30, you should own it. You should own, and that's what you do with Blu-rays and DVDs still.
You know, Prime Video just did the same thing where they were like, "Oh yeah, any digital movies that you own on our site, you don't actually own. You have access to them because you paid for them, but they don't belong to you." So
That's yeah. And see, here's the thing that I have actually read about in business. They are going to the digital route because then they can control what you watch, when you watch it, and how much you watch it.
mhm.
A Blu-ray, as an owner of a Blu-ray of The Lion King, the original one, I can watch that thing 30 times a day and nobody could say boo about it, baby, because it's mine. I paid $30 for it. I have the Blu-ray player. I own, basically when you're buying a Blu-ray or DVD or CD, you're buying the license of that particular product to watch at your leisure. You
Physical
do that
media forever.
there you go. Physical media. What is that? Parasite?
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen it?
I have not seen it. I need to see that.
It's on Hulu. Okay, anybody here? If you want to see a thriller for that's, I mean, it's all subtitled because it's a Korean film. It's a fantastic film. It won Best Picture at the Oscars. Recommend it. But that's besides the point. Yes, physical media forever.
Yep. But yeah.
I'm also on the trend of I'm with Adam on this. Adam and I are together on this on the trend of save cinemas, because if we lose the movie theaters, we are screwed.
We're screwed. Yep. We will have no ability to truly, I would say, consume and provide feedback to the actual companies. In other words, you will be given excrement and you will like it. I mean, it's literally what they're going to do. The reason why cinemas existed for so long is it was about reaching a movie that was high quality, right? Something that an event, right? It would be an event to take your family to go in, get popcorn, get Cokes, sit down. It's an event.
The theater experience is something like, okay, I always count on this. My Endgame opening night experience is literally the best movie theater experience I have ever had.
Right.
If we lose the theater experience of being able to sit down with a crowd of people, cheer, laugh, clap together, it's gone. Because like if I were to sit down, let's just say theaters didn't exist and Endgame came out. If I was sitting on my couch, I want to be hooting and hollering. I'd be smiling. I would not be hooting and hollering with the crowd. It just doesn't. It's just not the same.
The crowd experience is what made it a movie experience. When I saw Top Gun for the first time, okay, in movie theaters, okay, that shows you how old I am. When I saw that, just to see the thrill and hear the thrills and gasps and laughs of all these people. Oh, here's another movie that got me to watch in the movie theater. I saw Saving Private Ryan.
That is a fantastic movie. That opening sequence, man. Oh my God.
At the end, you could hear a pin drop in the movie theater. You could hear how emotionally affected others were. And you shared that together. They're going to take that away. They're going to take that away. Dude, and I want to say hello. Griswold Family Vacay, what's up?
I had I almost had the same experience when I saw American Sniper, because when they show his funeral videos and the music, after that, everyone's in tears. The music cuts out. There was no music during the credits. Everybody's just crying.
Yep.
And you could just hear it. You can hear it. You're not going to have an experience like that ever again if the movie theater's closed. Hell, even Regal Cinemas, one of the oldest standing movie theaters, 007 got pushed back. They had to close indefinitely, which is basically gone.
What And so now with AMC and Regal, the local ones that see, this is what will happen. The local ones will get just priced out. They won't be able to afford. And I know we're talking a little inside baseball here, but they won't be able to afford the distribution costs to bring in the new movies. And they're probably, now if they stream it, right, I guess you'll have streaming theaters, maybe. I mean, I want it. I don't know if I want it either. What happens if the internet goes out? I mean, that's the other thing about having a physical product, is that usually it was also very dependable. and then you have to worry about that. So Dave C's saying it's true for all streaming services, including music. Yep, you're exactly right, Dave. That is why I have almost 500 CDs still in my office. I'm going to be keeping my music until I die. So BDF, committing Social Security fraud means that the SEC will suspend Disney stocks. Ooh. Keith, do it. Do it. Do it. Forget what this guy looks like. Do it. Oh, let's see. Like Professor, yeah, I want my DVDs. Exactly, Professor Myers. And see, Natalie B, yes. Losing movie theaters, that's, again, I got it. Tony, there we go. Top Gun to the theater was fantastic. Those jets sounded so awesome. That's the other thing. You can have, the only way to truly have a theater experience at home is if you spend about $5,000 to $10,000 on an audio system that is premier, on a movie screen that is top notch, right? And a Blu-ray player, and you have to install all this stuff yourself, right? In order to get it done. And so when you get the rumble of the jets, and when you're looking at it in the movie screen theater, I mean, I remember just seeing that. I'm going, man, that just kicks butt. You know, it was thrilling. It was thrilling. Tony, you're heading out, dude. Thank you so much for coming on board, Tony. I really appreciate it.
See you, Tony.
But kind of to go back though to the whole. You know, it's not just, from what I understand too, is that Disney actors are getting laid off. They're only making a few films, a few TV shows now. So my question is, when all these TV shows go away, these movies go away, these shows at the parks go away, how are you going to bring them back, if you bring them back, and are they going to be the same?
They can't. Some of these people are going to find new jobs, and they can't come back.
Right. India. This is my prediction. I'm gonna predict it right now. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular will not return. I'm making a prediction that will end up being another ride area. If they make an Indiana Jones ride, they can kind of sell me on that, but. But I have a feeling that they would get rid of that.
It's unfortunate, and I would hate to see it go, but I agree with you.
Yep. I mean, and we've even seen that with some of the other, like a lot of the pro vloggers out there, like the Dis, even Resort TV One. I think they've mentioned it before, where that could end up being something that goes. Dude, you know what, dude? I didn't even address this one, and this is a classic that my daughter loves. The Beauty and the Beast live on stage.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention that. Yeah, they're gone.
A classic. Gone. It's gone. So my question is, you know, dude, Fantasmic, I don't want to predict this, but I have a feeling they'd get rid of Fantasmic. Isn't that a fairly large show that would have a lot of overhead?
See, if they're gonna ever do anything with Fantasmic, budgeting wise, they'll either upgrade it or keep it the way it is. I don't think that's a huge thing that they can't get rid of. I think that's too big of an entertainment pillar. Yeah. Because heck, how many people can they see in that amphitheater?
Oh, it's like 5. Oh, FantasmicEars, it's close to 10,000, I think. Avery, if Avery was on here, he'd probably know the exact numbers. I think it's close to about 10,000 people.
They can fit a lot of people.
Wow.
So I don't think they're going to get rid of the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater. There's just no way.
But yeah, I'm thinking maybe the show will end up being scaled down, right? So then it'll end up being a kind of a walking in and seeing like a couple of 5 fireworks. Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah.
the ferry passes by. You have like 5 or 6 characters on there.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, there's Tank. Okay, buddy, everybody, thanks for coming. You know.
Oh, look, it's Sean Smith. Oh no, it's just a dummy version. they just throw him.
They just throw him over there. BDM, maybe I'll just be lucky if they remove the shows. They'll either refund me or I'll come out $0. Yeah, That's actually the truth, probably, Keith. Dave C, correct. You will permanently lose key people. And see, Dave C is just making another good point there. It will take years to fix. This will take years to fix. Natalie B, are they ushering out an era? Natalie, that some of it I do believe is why I think Disney, from our previous rants that Brandon and I have had, with all the ride issues, right? All of the infrastructure issues that Disney has had with its resorts, I almost feel like they want to get out of the theme park business. I almost feel like they're trying to phase it out, and COVID now is going to make it easier to phase out. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but it really is just it just kills me to see just the lack of, you know what, Brandon, I meant to say this earlier. This is what I would call the Disney company having a lack of respect of Walt Disney's legacy and what Disney World means to a lot of people. It's not about them making the money. Walt Disney always said, "Welcome to this happy place. This is for everyone to come and experience." They're making it now where you have to pay top dollar, so they're going to make it an exclusive experience, and that is antithetical to what Walt Disney believed.
Yeah, this is the main thing that gets me. I have never seen Disney as black and white as I do now with how they handle things. Because, you guys, my entire life growing up, I think it's the most magical place ever. How could anybody hate this place?
Right.
I see it now. Yeah, I see it now.
That's a fantastic point. Because when I grew up, same thing. Even into the 2000s, I was sitting there saying, "There's no other place I want to have a vacation. There's no other place I would rather have a vacation." And the true colors, right, of some of what these people think and some of what they want to do it's oozing out now. They can't hide what they truly believe now. When the rubber meets the road, when the push comes to shove, now we're seeing their true colors. And it isn't about the people. It really is about the greed. And here's the thing. If you had told me even 3 years ago in 2017 that I would say that if that I would think about, I think I'd much rather go to Hershey Park than go to Disney, I would have said you were insane.
Yeah.
Now?
Exactly.
Nope.
I mean, I would still prefer Disney over Six Flags any day.
Right.
But
right.
I mean, but the temptation's still there with how things are handled.
Well, and you got to think about the value, right? How much money you're spending, how much time you're going to stay. And I think about Hershey. Dude, I could get a room at the Hotel Hershey for less than, you know what? No, it was the same price as Port Orleans, Caribbean Beach. The Hotel Hershey, it's a 5-diamond hotel. Okay, I mean it was featured in Samantha Brown's Travel Channel show. It's the real thing. Here we go. Let's check this out.
I saw this tweet. I saw this tweet a couple days ago. Disneyland reopening after the layoffs.
Oh, gosh, yeah, that's about right.
This happened a couple days ago. Their float broke down.
Oh my word!
Their float broke down, and they couldn't do anything, so they had to get it moving. And people were clapping along. Whoa!
Look at the float! Yay! That's hilarious. Let's see. Timothy Rogers. I'm surprised Disney didn't set up film crews to record all the shows in the parks. Then put them on a movie screen in the pavilions and show them that way. Dude, don't give them any ideas. Don't give them any ideas. Oh my word. BDF, you said something. What was that? Keith, you are not crazy, dude. You're not crazy. It's all good. We probably sound crazy. Captain Akron 27 is in the house. Hi guys, I've been ninja watching in the background. You guys are crushing it tonight. Great takes on this topic. Awesome. Captain Akron, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the compliments on that. That is awesome. Avery, look at that. The Six Flags near me is pretty legit, though. Recently, they turned the Safari back into a drive-through one. Oh, impressive. Impressive. Natalie B, I think Disney is staying ahead of the financial curve and going new direction. The problem with the financing, though, Natalie B, is like I've always said, if there's anything that Disney needed to sell off, it would be like ABC. I thought their acquisition of Fox was completely not warranted. I never thought they should have gotten Fox. You talk about something in the budgets there, Brandon. I mean, Fox was how many billions of dollars was that? You know.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
65 billion.
Was it that much?
Hold on.
I know Lucasfilm was 5 billion.
Yeah, Lucasfilm was. How much was Disney Fox deal? $71.3 billion.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get sick. I'm going to hurl at just that number. See, so you're cutting cast members. You're cutting cast members, Brandon, but you can afford to buy a company and spend almost 72 billion. That's with a B, $billion. I'm done. Hotel Hershey is beautiful. Last time I stayed there, I was at the Holiday Inn. Oh, yeah, it is a beautiful spot. Disneyland can't reopen. Yeah, see. Oh, Dave, see, I didn't want to get political on this, but I've heard there's a different name for your governor. He's known as Newsolini. You know, for Newsom. Yeah. So you're welcome. All right, that's that. I won't go political after that. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say there. So Professor Myers, you're from Texas. Hey, Professor Myers, this kind of needed to be said, especially for Fantasmic Ears here. He personally has friends that were in the Hollywood.
Citizens of Hollywood.
Citizens of Hollywood.
I was friends with a lot of the citizens, and it's just I hate to pull a line from Adam, but I was gutted.
Yep.
I was gutted.
Yep. And because the thing about this to see that is to see people truly being personally affected when it's something that it's out of your control too. And when you see your friends having to deal with that, meanwhile, while Bob Chapek is soaking in his, $150 million a year salary, as well as Iger. Let's not forget that Iger is still around and milking his millions of dollars. It makes us ill and it made us mad, and it needed to be said. It absolutely needed to be said. BDF, probably executives enjoying their Lamborghinis. Probably, Keith. Probably. Oh, see now, Dave. See now, was the 72 billion a lot of stock?
I don't know.
Well, here's the problem, Dave. See, if it's the stock, that's got to be converted into Disney stock, right? It can no longer be used as to be purchased under Fox's stock. I mean, I'm not really sure about that, so I don't really know. So
either way, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's still they got to buy them out of their stock options in order to make the acquisition happen, right? So, Avery, his name is Bob Chapstick. That's my bad. Brandon, is there anything? We went an hour and a half, and I think we did a nice evisceration of these greedy, incompetent morons. Is there anything that you would add to our?
I want to say add, but I would like to say Josh D'Amaro, Bob Chapek, more of Josh D'Amaro right now. Instead of going to the parks, giving out hugs to people as you lay them off, take pay cuts. Take pay cuts. Get us our cast members back. The parks are hurting. The cast members are 28,000 cast members out without a job right now. Please take pay cuts and get our cast members back.
Yep. There's when I heard that's what he did when he gave hugs out. To me, that even showed additional cheapskateness, right? If you're going to give him something, I mean, I don't know, give them an annual pass. Just, I mean, I give them something tangible, right? Tangible in value that those cast members can use. And you didn't do it. And you're still not doing it. Let's see here. See, Dave C. They call him Governor Nuisance. Nice. That's awesome. Natalie B, can you chat a minute about how no one saw this ever happening? Natalie B, here's the thing about the beer virus, as I refer to it. The beer virus did exacerbate this, yes. However, it seems like Disney was going over, like just going crazy with the limitations. And like Tony from Phantasmic Chronicles said, and even Brandon has said, Six Flags and Cedar Fair, they're able to still open. They're able to still maintain an actually decent attendance level, and they're making money. And Carowinds is about to do that here as they're coming in for the wintertime. Here is it. BD. Keith is saying right here, they buy them out in the form of turning their Fox stocks into Disney stocks for as much as one and one half per dollars. Okay, there you go. So that's it. That's right. Yeah, Natalie B, exactly. It is a total shock. Total shock. I got, you know what? I got a message here. I want to see if it's something I needed to say today. Okay, that's from somebody else. Rachel Loves Disney was messaging me, so I gotta message her back. Brandon, dude, I really do appreciate you coming here tonight and really being a part of. We had some fun, but we also got serious. We talked about a serious issue, and I'm happy that we were there to address it. And I hope for your friend, I hope some of your friends watch this, and for Brandon's friends out there, they were part of the Citizens of Hollywood crew. For all the other cast members, we are praying for you, and we feel so horribly that you guys are having to go through this. And I pray that you guys will find ways to get ahead, and Lord willing, maybe you can even come back and still be part of the Disney magic. So that's
one thing I will like to say is, if you guys can, please support the Actors Fund.
There you go.
It's a huge help for any entertainment workers that just got laid off in the Disney parks. The Actors Fund, huge help for them. So please, please, please go support the Actors Fund. It is, I can't stress enough. I'm asking you guys from the bottom of my heart, even if you have like $1 or $2, please support the Actors Fund. It is, I can't even say how helpful it is for them.
Absolutely. Did you have the link for that, or can we get Avery? Avery, do you have it, or if somebody can post the link in the chat? That'll take you straight to the link for the Actors Fund. Contribute. I mean, whatever you can. I know that they would really appreciate that. I know that they truly would. I
got it.
Okay, cool. So actually, yep. Dave C. Brandon's on it right now, so he's going to get that link up right now. So guys, there's a reason why our background tonight was a Cinderella Castle on fire. It's a magical world after all. But it's not very magical for those cast members. Let's put it that way. They're having to deal with a lot of crap, and so that's what I'm saying. Do what you guys can. And so FantasmicEars, he posted it right there. It's I'm gonna put it up right there. Here we go. actorsfund.org. There it is. actorsfund.org. Make sure you contribute if you can, and contribute whatever you can. Keep these guys in your prayers, guys and gals in your prayers, and just be sure that stay on it too. Be alert of what Disney is doing as a consumer. We've got to start being a little leery now, because as things continue, I don't see any good decisions happening lately. So maybe we can get out of this jam, but maybe not. So Brandon, I am going to give this over to you. I basically, as we're heading on out of there, tell everybody what FantasmicEars is all about, what your channel is all about, and what you are planning on doing in the future coming up. And let's see if I can get you. How do I get you? No, I had this. Dadgummit. Okay, here we go. Come on. Why won't it do it? Solo layout. All right, here you go. Brandon, here you go.
Yeah, so my channel, FantasmicEars, I brought it back in August. I said that it was going to be some or mainly revolving around Disney content. I put a video out, not Disney content. I put a little update in the beginning. I just don't feel like Disney content is something that I want to do. There's just so many other great Disney creators out there, such as Dave, such as Rob, Resort TV1, Meg from Mickey's Magic, Dave, Adam. The list can go on. So please continue to support all these other YouTubers. I myself am doing gaming content. I put out a couple videos. I did one solo video just without any commentary. I did another video with my friend Caesar. We did a little challenge on zombies, Call of Duty Zombies. It was just a lot of fun. Just go on there and just hang out, just play around with some stuff. I plan to do a few more of those videos like that. So if you guys want to stay and stick around with my channel, please stick around. If not, it's fine as well. I understand, but it still will be family friendly. So I'm still going to be part of that community where you can come on and be like, okay, this is still family friendly. I can still watch it. I can still show my kids this. Viewer discretion is advised for the game kind of content it is. However, if you guys want to keep in touch, please let me know. Stay subscribed, but if not, it's also fine. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Dave, thank you for having me on, man. It's just great to come on, vent my struggles about everything right now.
Absolutely, man.
It's great. So again,
I was touched. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome, man. I was touched with how you were moved, with your friends and with their plight there. And I'm just happy to do it, man. Happy to do it. Keith's like, I might change my name. Natalie B, I would say Disney seems to be doing a little social distancing, shall we say. Shall we make a pun on there? Timothy Rainwaters, you're more than welcome, man. Glad you guys could come on here. For all my ultra roadies like Timothy Rainwaters, make sure you subscribe to him. His link for his YouTube channel is in the description below. Make sure you also subscribe to this guy, FantasmicEars, and also subscribe to my partner channels in crime. Guys, and last but not least, I got to say, make sure you go to www.thelifeplace.com. That is where you can find FantasmicEars. It's where you can find me. It's where you can find Rob Fuzz, Resort TV1, The Live Place, Dreamers Empire, Steve's World, Disney Dan. Dude, we get so many people in the hizzy in The Live Place. You got to be there to keep track of all of our live streams. Make sure you do that.
I'd just like to say I'm not in The Live Place.
Oh! Scratch that. Reverse it. Maybe Brandon will get in on The Live Place. All right, I will. Dean and I will make the sales pitch to him very soon.
Yeah. You have connections, right? You can get me on.
That's right. I'll invite you to the crime syndicate. But yeah, guys, make sure you do that. And you know what? I might as well just do this because I haven't done it in a long time. Make sure you choke slam the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't done it yet. I go on live streams on the first and third Sunday of every month. And when Carowinds opens the next few weeks, there will be additional live streams. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So stay tuned for that. My next video that I'm working on is the grand tour of the Gaylord Palm Resort Hotel in Orlando. I cannot wait to show you guys this beautiful resort. Make sure you stay tuned in for that. And for all my roadies out there, thank you guys so much for just giving me support. Timothy Rainwaters, this is what he's an ultra roadie because of my merch. The merch will be coming soon. But guys, again, thank you all for coming here and just hanging out with us and shooting the breeze. And until next time, my roadies. Laters.
Bye, everybody.